Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I might be bringing another team soon. I don't really have any new teams to use. I'm just trying to get a team that I'm used to that is good so I can bring to tournaments and stuff. So right now I don't really have anything, so it would either be like an older team or a newer team, but either way it's not something completely brand new. So unfortunately it's gonna have to be that way for a little while until I have some time to really delve into some team building. But yeah, so looking at my opponent, we have Kangaskhan, Togekiss, Suicune, Charizard, Bisharp, and Dragonite, Garchomp. So right away Bisharp is going to give me a bit of a problem, and that's something I know very well about. But thankfully, you know, because he does have the Suicune and the Kangaskhan and the Garchomp, and the Bisharp, I can bring my Ferrothorn, so that's going to be very useful for me. So I'm looking at it, and Kangaskhan is a lead, possibly. I'm thinking if I start off with Cresselia and Altaria, I'll be in a decent position, because I do have Ice Beam on that Cresselia now. The only problem I would be in is against that Bisharp, but I think I could accurately predict what he's going to do with that. Charizard wouldn't really give me too much of an issue because I could bring Tyranitar in the back. I'm trying to see if I would really want to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Altaria, Cresselia, and Ferrothorn. That's definitely what we want to bring. Charizard is a threat to my team, but looking at my team, would you really think it is a threat to my team? You've got a Mega Altaria, because no one really runs regular Altaria. You've got a Tyranitar. I'd say he's not. I think it's a safe guess that he's not going to bring the Charizard, if it's a Charizard Y. If it's a Charizard X, I don't really know what I was going to do against that. But I do think Tyranitar will still be... Or should I just bring Jellicent? I'm going to bring Tyranitar. I think I don't really have much of a choice with that. Jellicent is hit way too hard by too many things. Namely, you know, like the Charizard and the Bisharp. And it can't do diddly to the Suicune. I mean, it beats the Suicune one-on-one, because it does have Giga Drain, but I don't know. So in comes the Charizard and the Bisharp, so overall not a bad lead for us, because that means there's no fake out coming towards us, and our Cresselia is right, so we will survive the knockoff. The thing is we're gonna have to get rid of this Charizard, which we can very easily do if Cresselia goes down, and that's not a big deal if Cresselia goes down, as long as I can get rid of the Bisharp. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Mega Evolution. I'm going to Flamethrower the Bisharp. Hopefully this is an X. Actually, if it's X, that's a lot better for us. And I'm going to go for Trick Room, and we should 100% survive. Okay, it's going to be Y, so I'm banking on Cresselia pretty much going down this turn, which is really unfortunate because I didn't bring any other Trick Room setters, but as long as Bisharp's on the field, I can't bring in Tyranitar. We don't know what the Charizard would do. Charizard could do any number of things. Heat Wave's not going to really touch Altaria. So we just kind of have to hope. I'm thinking he's going to go for knockoff on the Cresselia, and that's kind of what I'm expecting. Wow, that Heat Wave does a lot to my... Oh, so it was a crit. Okay. So he does go for knockoff, and this should take out my Cresselia, and I fully well expected that. I could have switched into Ferrothorn, but I was expecting a Heat Wave as well. But that's fine. He's Life Orb, so the Bisharp will go down this turn, which means we 100% have a safe switch into our Tyranitar. Now, he could bring in the Suicune, but I think with the potential for Rock Slide and us being in Sand, that's not going to be a big deal. So I'm going to bring in the Tyranitar here. I think we could maybe safely assume he might bring in Garchomp here. Although, no, that might be a pretty bad play on his part, because he doesn't know what I have in the back. So if he brings in Garchomp here and I have Tyranitar, you know, his Charizard's going to be in quite a pickle. So we'll see. And we do beat Charizard without the Sun, so that's going to be fun. He does bring in Garchomp here, which I find very peculiar. I do find that very peculiar. However, I do think he's probably going to switch out here and go for Earthquake, or Protect and go for Earthquake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Hyper Voice. and I'm going to Ice Punch the Garchomp. He won't take us out with Earthquake, that's for sure. And I'm expecting the Charizard to either protect or switch out. And if he switches out, I'm not really sure what he's going to do. If he has Poison Jab, that's going to suck. But he's going to actually protect, so if we do take out the Garchomp here, we basically solidify the win against the Charizard. And we should survive an Earthquake. Now, I'm not too sure about Altaria. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. And we should survive another turn of Sand. So that's good as well. We won't survive a Heat Wave or anything. Okay, good. So he's not Focus Sash, but we do take him out with Ice Punch. Beautiful. I'm glad I did that right. It's going to be kind of a little tricky, depending on what he brings out next. If he has a Suicune, I'm not sure how we're going to come back from this. Really not sure. We'll have to see what he does. It's Togekiss. Now, Togekiss can carry Dazzling Gleam. Tough decision. Very tough. Dazzling Gleam might not take out Tyranitar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect with Altaria. This way, if he goes for Heat Wave, Altaria will survive, and Dazzling Gleam won't hit Tyranitar as if it's one Pokemon. And I'm going to go for Rock Slide, and I'm really hoping this is the right play here. I'm expecting a Dazzling Gleam Heat Wave combo, and I'm expecting to survive both of those hits with Tyranitar because of the Sand. And I'm generally very bulky. No, I'm not going to. No, that did way too much. Damn it. Not good at all. Not good at all. And we definitely won't survive another Heat Wave with Ferrothorn. Oh, that's not good. What could I have done differently? I mean, I clearly didn't need Cresselia. I think that was a fine play, letting Cresselia go down, and trading that for. Oh yeah, Altaria goes down to Sand. So yeah, we're definitely down to Heat Wave. I mean, my best bet really is to just go for Leech Seed on the Charizard and try and stall it out with Sand and Leech Seed and see how much this Heat Wave does. But being doubled into by both Pokemon, I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this. But yeah, I mean, Cresselia is a big player on my team, but I do think... Oh no, he has Overheat. Yeah, we're done. But I do think that I didn't want to lose... Well, I guess I really could have kept Cresselia around, you know, more that I think about it, because knocking off our Rocky Helmet didn't really do anything against us. We would have been able to come back from that, and, you know, and Bisharp still would have gone down. We would have lost... No, because we would have lost Ferrothorn right away. Yeah, no, we really didn't have much of a choice there. I could have switched into Tyranitar, I guess, but he would still have the Sun, and I really do think that... Oh, I meant to say we are going to continue battling. I really do think that was my best play. I really do, because that lead did... That crit and stuff... Yeah, I stand by that decision. I stand by that decision. I don't know if I really could have done something else better. I did predict it pretty damn well. I played it pretty much every step that happened was what I said was going to happen. So I just guess I got out Pokemon'd. I wouldn't say I got outplayed, because I did pretty much guess every single thing that was going to happen. But there just wasn't really much I could do in response. Catch what I'm saying? And correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys saw something that I didn't, but I'm just saying, you know, from what I saw, that's pretty much all I could have done. So it looks like we've got Sableye, Kangaskhan, Talonflame, Rotom Wash, Landorus, and Sylveon. Part of me just really wants to start off with Venusaur, but I know that's probably a really bad idea. Talonflame is a pretty solid lead for him. Honestly, Cresselia Altaria is a really solid lead for me. And Ferrothorn in the back is going to be really good for me as well. And I'm trying to see... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Altaria, Cresselia. If he starts off with Sylveon, we do have Ferrothorn in the back. And that leaves us with trying to figure out what to do else. We could bring Tyranitar, who could do pretty well, but would leave us kind of dry against the Sylveon, which I don't really want to be. Tyranitar would be good for Talonflame, so that's good to know. Tyranitar would kind of lose against the Sableye, but we do have Altaria for that, and Ferrothorn can kind of beat it one-on-one, I think. Because we can Worry Seed it, too. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I'm going to go with Tyranitar. It hits the most things hard and super effectively, and it can deal with some of the other things it can't. So I'm going to go with that. Hopefully we can get Trick Room up. We'll see what he starts off with. If it's Kangaskhan, not really sure what I'm going to do. Kangaskhan Sableye, I'm fine with that. That's actually perfect for me. Sableye's probably going to go for Taunt, though. That's actually kind of an issue. Well, I'm going to go for Trick Room anyway. It might not. You know, you don't always see that. So I'm going to go for Trick Room and Hyper Voice. We'll see what the Kangaskhan wants to wants to do. Usually they fake out Cresselia, and I don't know what the Sableye is going to want to do. I'm kind of surprised it's staying in, to be quite honest. So he might be faking out the Altaria, which would be perfect for me. And then I don't know. If he doesn't, he's pretty much going to lose the Sableye from here. I think. I could be wrong. We'll see. Well, honestly, it really depends on what he does here. Cresselia doesn't have Protect, so he does go for Taunt. That's rather unfortunate. I kind of figured it was coming. I said it was coming. But I kind of went with it because, yeah, this was a crit. Damn. Damn, that did a lot. Wow, yeah, it just one-shot the Sableye. I've been considering putting on Mental Herb on Cresselia, but I don't really see that happen often. You know what I'm saying? I don't see people taunt Cresselia that often, so I'm never too worried about it. Now, he's probably not going to focus on me at all, so he brings in the Sylveon, actually. He might actually focus on the Cresselia here. I'm going to switch out into Ferrothorn here. That's going to be good. I'm going to get some chip damage off onto the Kangaskhan. I do have 2 attacks and some decent investments, so we won't KO it from here, but we could probably 2-hit KO it from here, you know? And we'll definitely be able to take a return. I don't think he'll go for Sucker Punch because it's a Cresselia. Not many of them attack, and I have Pokemon in the back, so it's not like I'm forced into stay. But I'm definitely going to get rid of Altaria here because it's just a poor matchup for me. I'm really hoping the Kangaskhan hits into the Ferrothorn. Okay, that I will take, because you are going down this turn. Beautiful. That works for me. Yeah, no doubt about it, you will be going down this turn. You'll be left with, like, maybe 10 HP after this, but Psychic will definitely take you out. Right? Oh, 1 HP. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now what's this Sylveon going to do? Hyper Voice? No, it doesn't matter, because we're going to get the Psychic off first. Beautiful. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. I didn't I guess I didn't predict the wow, you're Specs unless it's wow. Your Life Orb. Okay. That did a lot of damage. Not happy about the damage. And then Talonflame comes in. Of course Talonflame comes in. Well, I'm gonna bring in Tyranitar here. And I'm sacking off Altaria because I don't need it anymore. He's going to go for Flare Blitz, which is why I'm bringing this in, and Shadow Ball. That's what I'm predicting. That's not a good position for me at all. Ugh. I know I predicted the Taunt. I really need to stop second-guessing myself. And I know I haven't been doing really well lately. I don't know what it is, but he does go for Flare Blitz like I thought. I should take that. Let me guess, you're going to go for Hyper Voice. Now, I'm curious. No, you're going to go for Shadow Ball. Okay, good. Thank the Lord. But you are Life Orb, so Hyper Voice will, without a doubt in my mind, take out my... Well, actually... Wait. If something pops up, I do so apologize. It's not going to. Oh, beautiful. I might be able to take a Hyper Voice. Come to think of it. Let me see. Because if so... Oh, that's why. Tyranitar. Sylveon, Sylveon, Sylveon. Ooh. I have some chip damage off on me, but he's only Life Orb. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say bring on the pain. I'm taking a risk here, but I'm kind of willing to do it. I'm going for a Rock Slide, and I'm gonna Leech Seed the Sylveon. Talonflame, I'm expecting to just go down this turn. Oh crap, I'm an idiot. Oh, he goes for Protect. Hello? That might actually work really well in our favor. We should survive this Hyper Voice, if my calculations were correct. This is why I calc. This is why I calc. What's up with the crits, man? Seriously. What's up with that? Oh, come on, Sylveon. Sylveon. Okay, that actually might be enough with Leech Seed and stuff. Might be. I don't know. Maybe. We could always stall it out for a turn. Not a big deal. We do have Protect. And we do have Cresselia in the back. So pretty much that's game right there, I think. Yeah, we can just Protect right here, and it will go down. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double Protect. I'm actually glad I didn't Protect last turn. I'm really glad, because, you know, once I hit Leech Seed on Ferrothorn, I was like, oh my god. Talonflame's faster than me. Faster than the Sylveon. I was like, that's it, that's game, I lost, because he was going to Flare Blitz me, I'd go down, and then the Sylveon would take me out. Granted, I was expecting the Talonflame to go down to recoil, so I guess in some way that wasn't that bad, you know? Listen, I lucked out there, I think. I did have a win condition kind of in the back with Cresselia, so as long as I could like just whittle down the Sylveon a little bit, that would have been fine. And we still have one more turn left of Sand, so it would have gone down anyway. So I'm going to go for Rock Slide, and I'm going to go for Leech Seed. You never know. He might just target the Tyranitar, which is what I was thinking he might actually do here. I don't know why he's doing that, because he knows I'm Rocky Helmet Iron Barbs. So him racking up more recoil isn't helping him. It's really just gonna make him lose in the end, in my opinion. So I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe he's not gonna do as much, because we're not at full HP. That is true, we aren't at full HP. So the recoil might not kill him. Now it will kill him, definitely. So I do think that was a very weird play. I mean, he was put in a position where it doesn't matter regardless what he does. I'm going to Protect with Ferrothorn so I can just get more HP back. Like, regardless of what he did that turn, if he KO'd the Tyranitar, it doesn't matter. If he KO'd the Ferrothorn, you know, Tyranitar would have taken him out. So I guess his only real hope was to, in fact, you know, take out the Tyranitar, because Ferrothorn can't really damage it. So yeah, I'm happy with that win. Very, very happy. A lot of crits this episode. Like, a lot of crits, man. They were everywhere. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.